trying something before being taught how it's done?
Growing up, I loved math. And the reason why I loved math is because there's so many different ways to get to the same solution. And I think that that's the same thing with life. Everyone has a different path, and it doesn't mean that one's right, one's wrong. Like, you might make mistakes on that, on your way to whatever your end goal is, but it doesn't mean that there's only one path for everybody to get to the same end result. And I think that that's what's so special about life, and just trying things and figuring it out is, it's your way. Like, it's your life. You're gonna figure it out your way, and their way doesn't mean it has to be your way. And I just love that about trying and just figuring things out on your own.
That's a bar. Math is life.
I love math. I'm telling you, for real. Like, like algebra or whatever, like you could subtract this first or you could add that. Like, it doesn't matter, but I'm still gonna get to the answer, and that's all that matters. I'm gonna circle the answer at the end of the problem and get an A+.
What?
What is up, YouTube? This is JG, always on topics. Thank you for viewing my channel. Leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Yeah, the good stuff. So I know I've really been slacking a lot lately. It's not because I'm discouraged. It's just just haven't had the time to upload videos like I want to. But since I got time, I say why do it now. So as you saw that clip from Dijonai Carrington. Her and Angel Reese has officially collab. She is now signed with Angel Reese with Reebok. Yes, and I seen the connection coming since I saw them together in their little Sephora commercial, their little Sephora advertisement, during the Unrivaled season. She was on Angel's podcast, they was connecting from there, and Dijonai was like letting Reese know about, players might sit out if they don't get what they want. And of course, Reese, she said she has to get to those meetings. And now, because remember, she said that she's hearing that if y'all don't give us what we want, we sitting out. And they gotta cut out the part where it, and twist her words up, making it seems like that she said if y'all don't give us what we want, we sitting out, where it's just not the case. But anyway, where I'm coming from with this. But yeah, Dijonai is definitely, building that connection with Angel Reese. I'm glad that she's getting this Reebok deal with her, because they both, I can see a friendship, I can see a bond between those two. They both got some things in common. That's playing good defense. You know what I'm saying? They both love Reeboks. They both love basketball, and they're both beautiful women. Now, I know Dijonai seems a little misunderstood because of her aggressive behavior on the court, her physical abilities on the court, but that's any basketball player who plays, their hardest to help their team win, you know what I'm saying? But if you look at her in the interview, you know what I'm saying, and how she was answering those questions, she's actually a pretty smart woman. You know what I'm saying? She says she loves math, she loves algebra, she uses that, to succeed in life, like how to like find that problem solution on math. I do, she's doing this. That's what she used to find that solution in life. And if you're good at math and good at algebra, you're gonna be just fine. And Dijonai, she showed us that she has a very intelligent side. You know what I'm saying? And I knew she never had no bad side. That's just her on the basketball court. You got those weirdos, those people making it look like that she's ghetto, and now she got these long fingernails now because she accidentally got Caitlyn in the eye now when she was going for the ball. I mean, basketball accidents will happen. You know what I'm saying? And we learn to move on from it. And so anyone who stays stuck and attached to that, they're miserable as hell. They got nothing going on with their lives. So they just try to make someone out the bad guy that is not their color to make themselves feel good. And that's the world we be living in, today's world. But yeah, shout out to Dijonai Carrington. Congratulations to her and her Reebok deal. Looking forward to seeing, how far her and Angel Reese, get together and go, how far they can go in this Reebok deal and Sephora, what else that they got going on. I really want Dijonai Carrington to be a Chicago Sky. Those two teammates and all, Chicago would have had it right there. But unfortunately, Dijonai is with the Dallas Wings, and at least she'll be with her girlfriend Lisa Smith. So yeah. But anyways, that's the video today. Leave a comment, share your thoughts. Thank you for watching. I'm out of here. Have a good day.